Hey you guys, happy Friday. I hope you can hear me okay. I'm actually kind of standing out at the edge of my garage. It's such a beautiful day outside that I'm trying to spend some time outdoors and getting a little work done here. So this is the relaxed Friday casual Jen. So here you have it. I have a couple of announcements that I want to make. What I was saying is I hope you can hear me okay, because there is some mowing out back, but it's just such a beautiful day that I hope everybody is getting outside and enjoying themselves. Please be sure to say hello as friends join. I think I see somebody watching, hopefully. I'm really close to on time on this Friday, right? First Friday in a while that we're actually on time. So a reminder that these are interactive. So if you guys are catching this live and you have a question or a comment, be sure to share it below, and I'll do my best to catch them and address them. I wanted to come in with a few announcements first, or just some general comments. The first announcement is that our online sale for the Fit for Life swag has officially closed. I want to thank those of you that did get an order placed. The gentleman that's in charge of that is kind of processing our order, and everybody will be getting your orders in the next few weeks. So we are, Jenna and myself and Raven, placed a large order for ourselves and a few extra things for the office. So we are looking forward to representing Fit for Life with our new swag, and we just want to say thank you to those of you that ordered. If you missed it and you're interested, you can send me a message. I'm not sure that we'd be able to add anything to the order, but I can check. And if not, then we do hope to bring it to you guys again soon. It's just easier for the gentleman who does the engravings and the like the screen press to have our equipment set up and ready to go, and do all of it for Life's things at once. So thank you to everybody that ordered your swag. The second update or announcement I wanted to share was late last month we had our Metagenics rep, her name is Beth Rourke, come in to the office. This is the second time she's come in. Many of you guys have seen in the office or heard a recommendation from myself, Jenna, or Raven for a certain supplement to assist you with, maybe it's inflammation, maybe it's sleep, maybe it's anxiety or mood. Metagenics is the medical grade supplement line that we endorse at Fit for Life. There are many medical grade supplement companies. Metagenics just is one of the ones that we share, and we offer it to our patients. Because the supplement industry is unregulated, it is difficult to know. If you go online, if you go to GNC, if you go to the grocery or the drugstore and you purchase a vitamin, there's really no guarantees, no one watching or double checking that you're actually getting what you're saying that you're buying. So with a medical grade supplement like Metagenics or Designs for Health or it's escaping me, Standard Process, those medical grade supplements are monitored, they're tested, they're regulated by research and studying and making sure that what's in the supplement is actually in a form that's most readily accessible and usable by the body. So that is why we recommend medical grade supplements. Beth Rourke is the name of our Metagenics representative. She's really an expert in supplements, and we had her come a few months back, actually shortly after Raven started, it might have been in January, back in the old space, and did a basic general overview. It was good to sort of teach, because I've been using Metagenic supplements for years and years. This was very new to Raven. So, and Jenna did have some experience with the supplements as well. So she came a few months back and gave like a general overview about some of the ones that I commonly recommended and most commonly used, in the clinic. The end of June, she came out and she talked to us about a GI health assessment tool that was available. So some of you may have had a little bit of experience with this. I don't know, maybe once or twice. I used to do supplement spotlights on a much more regular basis. That's fallen by the wayside a little bit, but 1 month in the last year or two, we did a stress survey. We focused on assessing patients for signs and symptoms that their body was under stress, that their adrenals might be under stress, and there was a survey that you could fill out. All three of us in the office have filled it out. And when you do a survey is one way to figure out what's going on in your body. There are other official tests you can do, right? Like blood work or gut tests, hormone tests, but a survey can be a starting point. So many of us and many of you maybe have taken a stress survey. This GI health assessment is another one of those tools. It's been quite some time now that those of us in healthcare and physical therapy and functional health basically have recognized the connection between the gut and the brain. For one thing, there's a gut-brain connection, but there's also an issue called leaky gut, and many of us have that. It's very important if you have autoimmune disease that you recognize that so that you can make adjustments to your nutrition. But I'm not the expert on this either, so I'm just going to speak very, very broadly. It is pretty widely accepted now that if you have issues going on with your gut, that the food that you're taking in and the nutrients that you're taking in may not be getting where it needs to go in your body. It may not be getting into your cells. It may be leaking out of your gut and into your body in a way that could be harmful to you. And so many patients have had issues of chronic pain and inflammation, and sometimes physical therapy alone can't help. And at that time, we've recommended patients to sort of pursue taking a look at what might be going on in your body, in the machine that you are. And so the gut is a very, very important, critical, I would say, part of the body. And if you're having issues with your gut, it's quite possible that you're out of whack in your body, in your biome, and in the nutrients that are getting absorbed, and in things that are leaking out into your body and causing pain. And so if you are having some GI issues, or even if you're not sure, you have two choices, one of which is to make an appointment with one of our certified functional health coaches. Sharice and Allison both would be able to have an initial consultation with you and talk through the issues that you're experiencing to decide which path would be the best for you to go down. The other option you have would be taking one of these screening tests, just to ask the questions to yourself about what are you feeling with regards to what's going on in your belly. And we now have these tools available at the front desk. Jenna has them. There is an assessment key that we can reference for what to recommend for you based on how you score. And one of the supplements that was popular and Beth talked a significant amount about in our presentation was a product called Zinlori. Zinlori is the product that we're going to spotlight in the office for the month of July. It comes recommended in two of the areas that you may be having trouble with. Again, I'm not the expert on it quite yet, and I don't have in front of me the flyer, but it can be used on a long-term basis, and it also can be used for sort of the quick relief where you go out to dinner and you have something to eat, it upsets your stomach. It is something that can be taken acutely as well as over a duration. It is recommended for heartburn, upset stomach, ulcers, and basically research shows that it calms the stomach lining. It was recommended on the scoring sheet for 2 areas, low gastric function and stomach acid. So we have informational handouts on Zenlori at the office, and we also have the screening assessment tools. So if you're experiencing some issues or you're just curious, then I recommend that you stop up front and ask Jenna for them, and we will walk you through it, and then we'll walk you through the findings, and if appropriate, make a recommendation for supplements that might help. So that's longer than I expected to talk about that, but that's the supplement spotlight for the month, Zenlori. And I think Jenna created a pretty graphic that I'm going to be uploading into the group a little later today. So the final thing that I want to talk about, the question that I'm going to answer for you guys today is, what is your Wellness Warrior program? And again, this is some of our existing patients may not know. And again, like I spoke about on Wednesday, there are many new people in this group. So I wanted to take just a few minutes to describe for you guys what exactly our Wellness Warrior program is. Wellness Warriors, by definition, are patients that have gone through an official plan of care with us. So they came in for something that was acutely or chronically bothering them, and they sought our help for that condition. Neck pain, shoulder pain, knee pain, ankle pain, multiple body parts involved for many of our patients. And we did a course of physical therapy, be that 4 to 6 or 8 visits. That's a pretty typical plan of care for a traditional patient in our office. Probably 6 to 8 is a little bit more for you, 2 body parts, and then sometimes it's more like 10 to 12, where we're following you closely and watching and adjusting and making progressions to what you're doing to manage your current situation. Following that period of time, there's 2 options. One is that you graduate from physical therapy and you go on your merry way and do the exercises that have been recommended by us, and you use us as you need for your regular tune-up or another flare-up or maybe a new condition. So that's option number 1, is we complete your plan of care and we discharge you. Option number 2 would be the Wellness Warrior program, and many of our patients who have come to trust us with their body with their system, with their machine, and with their story, value having somebody to keep an eye on things. So Wellness Warriors sign an agreement, and they agree to come once a month until someone decides that the agreement should end. So it is a monthly commitment to coming in and it's a physical therapy session. It's a 1-hour session. You get priority scheduling. We will work on whatever you'd like us to work on. Many of my patients, we will do your nerve treatment for MYK because that's good for prevention and posture balancing. We will address any new issues that are arising. We'll modify your exercise program. Raven would do her Graston. I would do my myofascial release and soft tissue mobilization. If you had a new situation arise, we catch it very quickly. So it's for patients who value having somebody's professional set of eyes on them. It is for many of our patients who have sort of an underlying condition that we can help manage. It doesn't always go away, and we help keep people fit for life. So that's what our Wellness Warrior program looks like. The cost of the program is the cost for 1 visit. So it's 1 visit, the charge of 1 visit per month, which at the time of this recording, if you are not enrolled in the founding members, is $188. That is billed either on the 1st of the month or the 15th of the month. We give you that choice. So it's automatically billed regardless of when your appointment is. And Jenna, at the time of each booking, schedules you for the next month. We said you get priority scheduling. You also have some other perks. So your cost of 1 session and priority scheduling. If something should happen and you needed additional visits, and that has happened for several Wellness Warriors, where you get a flare-up of something old or you get something new, you are benefited with, oh gosh, I think it's a 10% discount on, yeah, it's a 10% discount on additional therapy visits. So if something happens and you need more than that one visit a month, then those subsequent visits are, something just moved on the ground and it was a leaf, but sorry, it caught my attention. I thought it might have been an animal. So any additional visits are 10% off. You also get 10% off of any supplements or products that you might need, that be that inserts or TheraBand or anything else that we sell in the office. We'll give you a t-shirt. We give you a car magnet so you can display your Fit for Life sticker on the back of your car. You get access to a very valuable introductory nutrition class that Cherie's put together just for the Wellness Warriors. I think it's a $50 value. That's free to the Wellness Warriors. And you get a free 30-minute session with Joy, the personal trainer, where she gives you her top hacks for getting the most bang out of your buck for your fitness. So those are the perks of being a Wellness Warrior. There is a 30-day, I think, cancellation notification if something is going on and you're not able to continue your monthly membership, that we just ask for 30 days. And there's no other commitment or penalties or anything like that. So I just kind of wanted to review that. This was longer than I thought, so my apologies about that, but we had a lot to talk about. So if you're a current patient, most of the time, if you are appropriate, Raven or I will discuss the Wellness Warrior program with you as you're approaching discharge, and that is a perk to and a benefit that we feel honored to be able to provide. Honestly, it was something that I was doing already for many of my patients coming once a month to see me, but it was it was about a year and a half ago now, I think, that I actually made it a program, put a name to it, and filled out, had paperwork. So it's something that I've been doing almost since I started Fit for Life. I have been, but it's just now an official program. So anybody with any questions, feel free to comment below. Get outside and enjoy this beautiful weekend, and thank you for trusting us with you and your health and allowing us to help you be fit for life. Have a great weekend.